Good morning, everyone, or whatever time you're joining me. This is your reading for August 14th, 2024, Wednesday. And I have allowed for reversals. As you can see, I'm using the Astro Matrix Tarot still. I love the bright colors and the astrological symbols and pretty much everything. Okay. Higher self to higher self. My higher self connecting with your higher selves. What is it that you need to know for today? What would help the most? Right there. Ooh, strength. Yep, we're still in Leo season. Knight of Wands, upright, Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay. That's an interesting combo there. Let me bring this down a little bit. Okay. I have some new lights, so hopefully the cards are easier to see, brighter, but I have no idea about the tone of like my skin color and all that because I have it set to like a really bright blue. Probably not good for looking at people. So anyway. Let's see, with the Strength card opening up the reading for the morning, I think it's one of those get up and go days where you feel really balanced, self-confident, and there's, strength, of course, but also some courage, lots of courage. Maybe there's patience because, when you're balanced in your strength and your power, then it's easy to be compassionate. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those cards of control coming from a healthy ego. And I love the infinity symbol up here, the lemniscate that's, at the top of a lot of, especially the majors. Well, yeah, the magician, the strength, depending on which deck you're using. It's the infinity symbol, and I love where it intersects. It's like a sideways 8 and where it intersects, and then this is the eighth card, the eighth of the major arcana, which are gateways into higher levels of evolution. And we do have to go through each gateway. Sometimes we hop around, but eventually to get to the end where we feel complete with the Strength card, we definitely have to, it's one step at a time pretty much going. But anyway, so it's also reminding me that fear is finite. It has an end point. And while sometimes it's useful to go through it until you just get kind of so sick of yourself and then you decide, oh, I just need to bust through it and do it anyway. And then, and I'm not talking about being ridiculous, like, I'm not saying to go skydive. And if you skydive, please don't take it the wrong way. But I'm not saying anything extreme. I'm talking about, just the fear of being yourself. The reason that she has the power is because she's in touch with her inner power. She knows how to manage her power. So it's easy to come from a loving, compassionate place. Her fears are checked, and she's in touch with love, which is infinite. Love is that infinite source, hence the infinity symbol. And it's designed, real love, true love, absolute love it's the benign circle of love that's designed for growth, to help you expand into who you truly are. And that comes from the inner. So it's like, do you go in and then expand out? How does all that work? I think it's a spiraling in, and I think we go back and forth in and out of it over and over. Sometimes it comes from the opportunity to be your real self comes from the outside. Other times the spark comes from the inside. You just put yourself out there. And then, of course, you're always going to hear about it from the outside. People are going to argue with you, or people are not going to understand what you're saying, but they might help you get better at whatever your message is. or whatever you're trying to say. And they might help you find and figure out exactly, what's going on too. So, yeah. Okay, then for the theme for the day, we have the Knight of Wands. And this is going for it, This guy looks kind of like Elvis, huh? But anyway, the salamanders on the robe are to remind us that life is always renewing. It's a continually renewable process, at least until the sun burns out. Who knows if that's ever even going to happen. Maybe we'll have more than one sun by that point, or I don't know. We just don't know. So, but anyway, traditionally, when we see the Knight of Wands, we're thinking of, okay, it's time to go for it. There's a lot of energy. There's action. But we do need to be careful about being impulsive. Be careful about what you go for too quickly. And sometimes it's good news about travel. It can be good news about going on some new adventure. And then with the Four of Pentacles coming through reversed, well, you might want to be careful about how much, if you are going for it, if there's strength and you really want to go see somebody and you're going to travel or whatever the plans are, your creative self-expression, because, we're talking Leo here, and whatever you're going to go for. And it might just be because it's Mercury retrograde now. We're coming up against the full moon on Monday. It could be that this Four of Pentacles coming through reversed is just about being careful. You want to protect yourself from spending too much, basically. Because when it's upright, we have control and there's stability and security. And, we have a good handle on our finances. But when it's reversed, it could be sometimes being a little too materialistic. Maybe we're just thinking too much. Maybe we're worried about money. And if we worry about money, all we'll ever get is more worry about money, more lack, actually. You can't create abundance from a state of lack. So go for your inner strength and just do that. Don't let the material world reflect to you who you are. You go inside and find that strength and then bring it all through. Okay, that's all I have, you guys. Have a wonderful day as always. Bye.